game, big game here against Newcastle. It's extremely important we win this. But yeah, I'm gonna make him I'm gonna probably do poacher for a bit because I want his shooting. I don't know why poacher gives you intercepts. Maybe so you can intercept a pass out and then score. That could be why. And aggression can go up, which will boost him a bit. But like stuff like agility reactions would be nice to have. Volleys. It just basically makes his shooting better. Although long shots is one thing that he probably wants. And he isn't really getting. Ahmad's only a couple weeks out of a upgrade to an 84 rated winger, which does make him even with Cunha, which would be interesting. But yeah, I think we're gonna play Dorgu in this game, and we may even play Ahmad. Go with Delo for the cover. Want to go Santos now? I've noticed by looking at the stats, Santos and Mainu, right? They've got 3 goals and 1 assist each. So in total, 6 goals, 2 assists for my 2 centre midfield box to box. That is not good enough. I'm actually not happy with that.
We're at St James's Park, which has been used for football since 1880. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Newcastle United versus Manchester United.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the...
Are you kidding, Cisco, man?
And here's the Newcastle formation.
I won't lie, the signing of Sells is an interesting one. And actually a pretty decent one. Now, look, here... I won't lie, Newcastle, you're going to get rated. I think next season, coming into next season.
Which should mean an exciting game here. This will come down to which pair get the better of their fullbacks.
Okay, Bruno Guimaraes has never done a nice step over like that in his entire career, bro.
He could really get at the opposition. Bruno Fernandes has it. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Botman. Tonali with it. Voitamade. Good tackle taken away. United might be able to cash in.
Yes, Ahmad. Oh my days. He's actually a really good winger. And I think he would get a lot more play time if it wasn't for having someone as good as Brian Mbeumo on that right wing. It's very hard for me to want not having Mbeumo play. Just because how good Mbeumo can be. Okay.
It's with Joelinton. Sven Botman. Joelinton. Gordon. Showing good patience. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass.
Oh, why did he not Trevelo it, man?
Sven Botman. On to Guimaraes. Murphy. Tino Livramento. Now with Guimaraes. Livramento. On to Guimaraes. Newcastle in a potentially dangerous position. Tielemans rewarded for that brilliant high press. Thoughtful play. A good idea. Must take the lead here.
Yes.
Brilliantly blocked.
Lacroix with an absolute beauty. Big save from Saint Lamans. I'm so not happy with this United business as of right now. In real life, I think United needs to make 2 or 3 more signings. This window on top of the 3 we've already made, and that's if you count signing someone on a 3 as a signing.
Bruno Fernandes has it. Oh, big chance. There it is. A fantastic
Beautiful from Ahmad.
He's off celebrating.
That was really well from Ahmad Diallo.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is wonderfully executed, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Joelinton. The Magpies looking creative. But really sticking to their task defensively. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. He's in here.
And Ahmad again.
Quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating.
He's on a good run of form now.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So the ball is moving again.
Oh, Matt Sells. He's just not going to stop Ahmad Diallo masterclass. I don't even think I need to make any subs here.
So back underway, and there can be no playing it down. There was a big gulf between the sides in the first half. Will we see a response from the Magpies in the second? Bruno Guimaraes. Livramento. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Well, many have wondered if they would get it over the line in terms of the deal. They've succeeded, Stuart.
Well, he's a great...
And it's opening up. Well, it's a long road back, but they've got to start somewhere.
Yeah, that was definitely a big chance there. Well, the fans are going mad here. They think that was a penalty.
Trying to tee it up.
Oh, what a catch.
But it didn't quite happen.
Yeah, every time he gets near the ball, you sense that danger, don't you?
Guimaraes. Nick Woltemade. Livramento. On to Guimaraes. Well, delighted to say, more Premier League action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Newcastle United taking on Chelsea. 30 minutes to go then. Superb looking pass. Real chance.
That was my bad. I accidentally pressed the wrong button there. We're actually going to do a Bruno sub like that. We're gonna get dust out.
Yeah, his teammates won't be happy with that decision.
Anthony Gordon. Plenty of support here. action from the fifth round of the FA Cup coming up soon on EA TV. It's Manchester United facing Aston Villa.
Well, only 16 teams left, so that game will be fiercely competitive. Really looking forward to it.
It's really interesting to see how it's going to work with Dest at that left wing position.
Oh, moving it nicely to eat into the lead. Oh, a brilliantly timed tackle when it really mattered.
What a piece of defending that was. Well, there it is. United haven't had as much of the ball, but when they have had it, they've looked so dangerous, particularly when they press high up the field, win the ball back in those areas, and then counter-attack quickly.
Well, that's right, preserving the lead and doing it really well. Counter-attacking possibilities. And no let-up. Mateus Cunha. Really good build-up, but no end product. And does well to keep it in play. The Magpies pushing forward with options available. Cynical would normally be yellow. Into the box it goes. Oh, good chance, but he couldn't take advantage of it. Now we're inside the final 10 minutes of this one. It's a weighted pass. Nick Woltemade. Promising possession, this. And it's opening up. And there it is. All in the melting pot now. And what a finale we could have in store for us. Say it's the ideal way to see out a game when you can pass like this.
Well, they do this pretty well, don't they?
And there it is.
I was actually trying to build up an attack there, but
United fans around the world, what did you think of their performance as a whole?
we take a win. That's top four now. We are in the top four. We've beaten Newcastle twice this season. So I just see Delo. I'm actually going to consider doing this deal because I'm thinking about signing Livramento from Newcastle. So it will be sort of like just swapping our right backs over, and I think that Delo could go and help Newcastle out. He has got a lot of experience in a different sort of environment, like a team like West Ham or like a Crystal or someone like that. He could have even been the captain of a club. But we will be trying, because it's Premier League, we've got to put on that bit of a Premier League tax. We do want to try and get quite a lot of money. Yep, beautiful. Eddie Howe's happy with that. If he signs, and that's ideal, it will get us another player. Of course, we've got all these signings this season. So, look, how much have I done to United? This is what United should be doing, something like this in your life. I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 signings in one season. Well, there are 2 of them for next season, and they weren't very much. In fact, you could really count Darlow and then the other 2 goalkeepers as basically nothing. But then I made, signing at centre-back. Something that United should be looking at. Obviously, Tielemans and Santos have actually done, but then, I did actually another signing at centre-back. I did a backup striker. I did the left back that United desperately needs. I even did another fullback. United probably doesn't need to do that much. But, you know, United should be going, okay, well, I didn't do the 3 signings in midfield, but I'm a window behind where we are in real life. But, still, I don't know, I think United needs to do better than what we have done. If we end up losing the load to Newcastle, that's okay. I am very much considering moving for Livramento anyway. And Lewis Hall, I am thinking about just going and taking both the fullbacks off of them. There's Casemiro, mate. Okay, so Casemiro is, I think, Sancho is pressing. That's not realistic.
Facing Aston Villa. This is when teams start thinking about winning the tournament. One game away from the quarter-finals. And what a game this should be. Full of skill.
Oh, this looks promising. Hold on. Need to be better with the ball. Plenty of open space here. Oh, what a challenge. Had to get that right.
Yes, delete.
Manchester United lineup. Yuri Tielemans plays alongside Bruno Fernandes in central midfield. Oh, it's on for them. And there it is.
It's that simple, man. That's a pass on Bruno. That is a pass and a half from Fernandes. Like, holy, what a pass from Bruno Fernandes there.
Replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And then through on goal, you never really had any doubt that he wouldn't slot that away. It's a cool
One interesting thing I think to point out is how long, or how much longer do I think someone like Emi Martinez is going to be at Villa? He's been there for a while.
Jadon Sancho. Mateus Cunha. He's passed and on they march.
I was going to say another pretty decent pass.
And it's on now. Mateus Cunha.
Oh.
Great save. That's what he's there for.
Well, that's a remarkable save. He just reacted so sharply there.
I thought De Ligt was going to steal that.
That'll be a goal kick.
Yeah, I think you have to give credit to the defending there. Just enough pressure to put him off at that vital moment.
Ollie Watkins. Well read to gain possession. Adrien Truffert. Allowed to go a long way with this. Space now to get a crossover. And a nervy clearance, still pressure. Amadou Onana. Now with Casemiro. Watkins. Setting up the chance. The attack broken up.
Well, no way through there.
Promising looking ball. John McGinn. Not so much given away as cleverly won. Amadou Onana. This is Lindelof. Onana. Good patient build-up. And this could be. Decent looking attack, this. This to equalise. And they've leveled
We
it up.
did just get well
Nothing to
worked.
split them once more. Dest. Good run. Now can he pick out the right option? Mateus Cunha. It's there.
Yes.
And into the lead they go.
Truffert, what a pass. What a good pass from Des. We need to give our props to Des there. He put in a peach over the field. Nice switch over the field to Trofeo, who then got the easiest
He's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish.
of
That's a good
passes
goal.
in. Just a nice quick turn from Matthias Cunha, who then can just finesse it. I don't know what Casemiro was doing. He kind of jumped out of the way of the ball. Maybe forgot what team he's on. I don't know.
Pau Torres.
I mean, in this save at the moment, 3 United players from the past are currently playing.
But it will now be tidied up and cleared away. Genuine chance here. Instinctive and fantastic.
Yeah, agile, athletic and sharp. What a good save that was.
Gets past really nicely. And that brings to an end the first.
I'm very happy with how we're playing so far. We won't make any subs yet.
Off we go. Second half underway. Jadon Sancho. Plenty of open space here. Oh, he's lost it.
Sancho has never done that in his entire career. That is ridiculous.
And so we're back underway after another twist in the tail.
It's just...
That's a really good pick out. This could get interesting. Oh, superb defensive work.
Oh, he's shown great awareness there.
Oh, yes, please. There aren't many who'd even try that. The attack is over.
Kamara's gone off.
Victor Lindelof. Watkins. Could be a chance to break here. Lovely setup. To put them ahead. Oh, that's how to win the ball. Remember to check back in with EA TV soon with more Premier League coming up as United face Aston Villa. That's one surely not to be missed. And the hard work pays off. They won the ball. Torres. Amadou Onana. Beautifully weighted ball. Sancho. And it's in.
I can't believe Jadon Sancho has gone and done that. One, two, three, four. Anyone else I think should be subbed on? Nah, okay, give me a second, guys. Okay, let's get it.
To put them in front.
We're not taking Jadon Sancho. This isn't happening.
Plenty of goals here today then, 3-2 now. 20 minutes remaining now.
No, man.
Amadou Onana. Kamara. Pau Torres. Victor Lindelof. They're being afforded too much space here. Kamara. And the attack is over. Really good defending. There's a chance for them to go now. Will it look promising?
He was meant to go to Ahmad. Why is he not passed it out to Ahmad? No. That would have been a fucking goal.
Just 10 minutes to go now. United recovering possession well.
Well, this is building up to a nail-biting finish. These United fans are making so much noise. Can they get an equaliser here?
Well, it only takes a second to score a goal, and there are still 5 minutes to go. Getting physical, working hard.
Skill, strength and awareness. Really well played.
Promising looking ball. What can they do from here? Big chance. It's not away yet.
Offside.
Quick whistle from the referee. Foul given.
Yes, beautiful.
And Burmo. Intercepted. Great reading of the game.
I think we're out of the FA, yeah. Boys, we're out.
But not for the visiting fans. They can...
That's unfortunate. I mean, Villa's a good team, but Sancho being the one that put the nail in the coffin. And there's still a lot of pretty decent teams in, I would assume Arsenal and Chelsea to survive. So then you're only really missing one of the big six. It still would have been really hard for me to win the whole thing anyway. It just means we're now down to it just means we're now down to even less games than what we were already sort of dealing with. Oh wow, he actually chose Crystal. Okay, well, that's fine. That's actually the more money. I don't understand that, because it was telling me 26 million was like the top. And then it's saying, oh, you could have got 33 million. No, I couldn't. Yeah, look, I'm probably going to call it here. We've only got 8 games, like match week 30th, I think that actually might be 9 games left. Newcastle's played an extra game and they're now back in the top 4, so we need to be, they must have beat Chelsea then. Which means we've got to be very careful, because it means that we are within the realms of possibly making the top 4. We've got to be very careful about that fact. And we've beat Newcastle twice, so I can't go, oh, we have a game against Newcastle that could throw it back into our favour. We beat them twice. We need to then start winning. Villa has had a shit season in terms of Villa. This fight for the top 6 is pretty good. Any of these 3 sides could win it. Everton, West Ham. Okay, so Sunderland have kind of made the escape. Sort of. It looks like Sunderland has made a runner. Also, impossible for Wolves to get out of this relegation scrap. It would require them winning a few games, but they have West Ham coming up soon, which is a very important game. Them and Brentford, they could win both those two games, giving them 6 points, 38 points. Not 38, 28, I mean. Which would then put them currently outside the relegation. Probably wouldn't be, but it would be close-ish. They would be above West Ham anyway, because they would have beaten West Ham and also another team, so their goal difference should then be better, but... yeah, we're going to call it here for now, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.